Well, I'm going to bring up our first comic of the evening. This guy is a regular comedian here at the Tony B's open mic. He's very funny. Let's make some noise for Mr. Jesse Thayer.
Hey! Feel better?
I do feel better. No, I feel much better. I feel like tact is the glue that holds society together. Who is that? And then, are we English? Just because I'm sure that so many of you are dying to know, I figured I'd start off tonight with a little background information. I know you're like, oh yeah, a white guy from the suburbs, this should be good. The first joke didn't go over so well. I've got a confidence problem, so if you guys don't laugh, then this might not be a long set. So, I was pre-med in college, and I like to drink, and how do I say this? I have an affinity for substance abuse. That's maybe a good way to say it. That's not a good combination. It's not, because that just means that you get to learn all about the harm that you're doing to yourself as you do it. Like, I'll read a study, and I'm the fucking statistic. No, I don't. Like, I'll read. See, this is why you shouldn't write jokes the day as you go up there to do them. It doesn't come out like, especially when you drink as much as I do. Yeah, like I'll read a study about the adverse effects of drug addiction. Oh wait, and then I'll be the statistic. Sorry. Yeah, so but then that's not. No, not that joke. It's a good thing we're recording this, because I would like this for perpetuity. Yes.
What does that mean?
If you don't know what it means, get a fucking dictionary, you ignorant motherfucker. I'll be reading shit like, have you consumed 5 or more drinks on the same occasion on each of 5 or more days in the past 30 days? If you're still following, yes. And then you scan down the page. Oh, congratulations, you're in the category of heavy drinker. At risk for developing alcohol. Should I just read this shit? That's better, right? It's better enough than go back and forth, you know, like here. Shut the fuck up, man. You're screwing me up, man. I can't hear 2 voices in my head at once. It's like, well, this places you in the category of heavy drinker, at risk for developing alcohol dependence syndrome. But then it gets better, because you read a second study, and this study is about people with alcohol dependence syndrome. And it says, out of 100 males that were diagnosed with alcohol dependence syndrome, 72%... Oh wait. It's an homage. Isn't that what we're supposed to be doing, having fun, missus? Too much. Alright, back to the jokes. Because they're going so well. Out of a study of 100 males diagnosed with alcohol dependence syndrome, 72% suffer from sexual dysfunction. That's a buzzkill. How am I supposed to enjoy drinking when I know the consequences of my actions? I don't know. Because losing an erection is probably like the worst thing that could possibly happen to a guy. Really, like, I would rather be like no legs, rolling down the street in my wheelchair with a heart on, than being a fully functioning guy with no air in my balloon. Dude, I think it's the worst thing that can happen to a guy is losing your ability to achieve an erection. I mean, that's probably why that's probably why there's a cure for impotence, but not one for cancer. No, because cancer, you still might have 6 good months. There's not a single good day after you get diagnosed with erectile dysfunction. That's a terminal prognosis. I think we should all cheer for erectile dysfunction. And so since we're all so gung-ho about limp dicks, come on, who here has ever heard of Austin Erection? I love this. Every other commercials are fucking Cialis, Levitra, Viagra, Extends, and the 50 other male enhancement products. But I'm the only one. Okay. All right, I'll go. But you know, as poorly as, I don't know why I flipped the page right into reading this shit. This make me look more academic. That's what I speak like. Inside jokes aren't good for stand-up comedy. No, they're not. No, but like as bad as we take it, women, you take men losing their erections. I should drink more tonight, I think. This is actually my first beer. Isn't that sad? Yeah, I know. I'm a little bit nervous. You guys will understand that, right?
Whiskey.
It's hard to get up there on this stage.
I said give him one of my drinks.
No, but women, you take it much worse than we do when a man loses his erection. You do, because you guys always think it's your fault. Even the most confident woman thinks there's something she could have done. Well, maybe if I didn't miss that spin class, I don't have so much cellulite in my thighs, and maybe you'd be attracted enough to me to get it up to fuck me. I don't know. I mean, the first time ever. No. The one and only time in my entire life this ever or will ever happen to me. Oh, it's horrible. It's terrible. Like, you know, me and my girlfriend were in bed. Makes me uncomfortable talking about that, so I have to whisper. No, it was going well, and then I kind of perceived this sensation that, I don't know, maybe my erection was losing its vigor. You know? So I tried to, like, speed up, change positions, hide it from my girlfriend. Didn't work, obviously. Kind of like telling jokes that you haven't memorized. She gets like this concerned, confused look on her face and looks at me and she's like, is everything okay? Are you alright? But I feel like a broken piece of shit by this point, right? So I'm like, no, yes, no, it's not you. Which apparently was the wrong answer because she started crying. So I started crying. I think there's something wrong with my dick. She thinks she's ugly. And there's something wrong with my dick. Just leave it here. I'm so ill-prepared for tonight. It's a mark to my professionalism.
Hello. You getting a good view of me there on the camera?
No.
Yeah? You look like a Letterman, man. You make varsity?
No.
No? Nobody told you that nobody wears those jackets anymore.
I work for the 80s.
Okay, it's fine. From a different country. It's cool. It's alright. How's everybody doing tonight? Beardo? Good? Guy at the bar? Good, okay. Other comics? Good, okay, perfect. Thank you all for participating. What happened to Jesse? What was that about?
He didn't get here early enough.
I guess not. Wow. Thanks for reminding all of us that our dicks are going to stop working one of these days. It's fine, it's great. It already has for Arnie, not for the rest of us, or anyone in here who has, you know, self-respect. But it's fine, it's okay. I mean, Let's not dwell on it. You guys all get the news somehow? You get that news thing? No? Nobody listens to that anymore? Like, how do you guys get your current events now? Twitteries or something?
YouTube. Facebook.
YouTube? You shouldn't use YouTube. That's not a news source. I read an article the other day. It said, woman arrested for masturbating with Jimmy Dean sausage in a Walmart bathroom. That's the world you all live in. That's a real thing. I didn't make it up. All of you live in the same world as this lady. What happened was Shaniqua Johnson was her name. And I know what all of you are thinking. Thank God she's black, right? Like, I mean, not like thank God she's black, just thank God she's not white. Because white people we're responsible for the shittiest of crimes. Like we've got the pedophiles, we've got the serial killers, we've got Jared, we've got those guys, and it's just nice to be out white trashed by somebody, isn't it? By somebody else. Like if it was Mexican, I'd be just as happy. It's fine. Seriously, I'm just sick of being like. A black dude might have shot you and stolen your shoes, but a black guy never ate a person's face. And we got like shit tons of white guys that eat people's faces, that dig basements and stuff. So you know what? Fucking to the black folk. Yeah, you know, this is in Louisiana. It's Ken or something. I don't know. Fuck you. Anyway. So what this lady does is, and look, it doesn't matter that she's black, but she also was exceptionally ugly and fat. So I don't know why it makes it better. It just does. I mean, honestly, if you heard a story about a hot chick masturbating with a Jimmy Dean sausage in a bathroom, they'd be like, oh shit, that's a new kind of porn. It's fucking awesome. It's really what the whole story is based on, is this woman's unattractiveness, which is sad for all of you to laugh, you just savages. But I wrote the joke, so who gives a shit? So what happened was Shaniqua Johnson goes into the Walmart, and she is seen stuffing sausages under her shirt, right? So this, boom, brings out crack commando Walmart security guy, 140-pound somebody, I don't know, follows her, and she goes into the bathroom with her stolen goods. And she's in there for like a half an hour while he's knocking on the door. Ma'am, we're gonna come in. Ma'am, doesn't say a word. So he finally goes in there, opens the stall door, and his quote to reporters was, "It will haunt my dreams." So she's just in there for a half hour, just. You get what I was doing, right? I did it on my leg, because one time I did it, hit my dick, fucking hurt like hell. Don't hit your dick with a microphone. Anyway, she's just in there just hammering away. And he went on to say to the reporters, that she didn't even slow down. She just looked up at me and made eye contact. So now this poor guy's got to go around the rest of his life like he saw the chick from The Ring. He's like it was that scary. So then it took 7 police officers to pull the Jimmy Dean sausage and then, you know, get her to jail. Why'd they have to call out Jimmy Dean? Do they think, oh, let's show the world how brand loyal this chick was? Not good enough. What if that was a thing, though? Like, I'm sure you ladies are sick of hiding your dildos, right? But like single-use Jimmy Dean, oh man, you get like a long, greasy Italian sausage. No, nothing like that. tiny little Asian sausage? No? Seriously, you guys, there's a lot of possibilities. Ugh. I don't know. I'm fucking old. I'm old. Anybody else old like me? Mark is.
No.
You're not. No. No. God. You ever get so old it's like you're kind of scared of freckles? Anybody? I found a freckle the other day. I don't know if it's a freckle, like if I haven't seen it before. That could kill you now. Like, freckles kill people now. Like, at my age, freckles are, I mean, you gingers, fuck you. You're gonna die. There's no way you know where all your fucking freckles are, you red-haired weirdo. Right?
That's how many souls.
Is there only one ginger here? Good, fuck it. Did you know, Mark, that they're no longer taking your sperm at, like, the world's largest sperm bank?
I heard that. It's genocide.
It is genocide, and I for one think it's fucking great. Okay?
Hitler.
Seriously. Hey, it's fine to hate people that no one loves. It's okay. What a terrible thing to say.
I'm Irish, Scottish, Norwegian.
It's just such a worthless bunch of people that it's like it doesn't matter. It's not like no gingers are winning gold medals. Okay? They're not curing anything. Most of them are drunks. I'm just saying that, you know, ginger and Irish goes hand in hand. You could probably get rid of all of us. Hey, yeah. Wow. What else do I have? Do I have anything else? Or are you giving me the light? Or you just wearing girls' t-shirts? What's going on? What was the deal with you and Jesse in the bathroom? You guys were in there for an awful long time. Sucking. Which one? I gotta know, in your guys' relationship, who's on top?
Who's bottom?
Because I couldn't, honestly, I can't tell that stuff anymore.
Just because you haven't done it in a while, do black Batman.
Okay. Since, is there toys on the stage?
More fun than that.
Fucking sweet. Awesome. It's been asked for. I'm a big superhero fan. Anybody else?
Yeah.
2 people. Oh.
Goku.
I gotta know who's your favorite. No. Fuck off. This guy that is interesting. You, sir, right there, Asian fella. Yes. Yes, you, sir. What's your favorite superhero?
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man? All right. I get that. I like Spider-Man. Spider-Man, he's a white guy. You can tell that even through his leotard. He's a white dude. There ain't no black guy's gonna dress that way. No Mexican's gonna do that. And then there's a bunch of other brown people I could include, but I can't make jokes for that. But yeah, you're right. Spider-Man is a white guy. I always thought that if you just changed one little thing about a superhero could really change him as a superhero. Like, for instance, if you were to make Aquaman gay, it would be fabulous. It wouldn't be that big of a change. He'd probably just be wearing cutoffs, I guess. I don't know. Be riding a lot of dolphins. Wouldn't talk to a lot of fish. Boom. Got that one? Everybody got that? Camera? Good.
Those are fish.
Superman. What if Superman was like a super creep, like a super perv? Can you imagine that? Just hovering outside of some high-rise, just whacking it. Be like the end of T2, where Arnold shoots that minigun out that building, just bits and pieces of Lois Lane places. But I think the best thing to do is to, what if Batman was black? You guys down with that? Anybody else? No? No? Bunch of racists? No? Okay. Batman was black. I mean, he'd kick off his black boots. He'd be wearing Jordans. The Batmobile would have, like, you know, ground effects and spinners. A bunch of chubby white chicks in the back. There's a camera rolling. You guys want to fucking step up your fucking game? This shit is proven in big audiences. I feel like everything I'm saying is a lot more funny than you're really giving credit for. In this relationship, I'm doing the work, and you guys are kind of the lazy.
Give it to me, baby.
I'm just saying, if you really think about Batman being black, I mean, how awesome would it be for Black Batman to have Alfred? Ooh, we all got that one, didn't we? How awesome would that be? Have some just grizzled white English guy calling you sir all day long. Master.
It kind of makes me hot.
Yes. Oh, he wouldn't even throw batarangs. He'd be chucking like full bottles of Hennessy. Oh man, this utility belt would be full of like hot sauce, and the Batcave would be full of Barry White music and Cristal when Catwoman came by. You guys like Catwoman, or are you gay? You all like Everybody likes Catwoman. Did you guys see the end of the last Batman movie where Batman had to make the crucial decision between Anne Hathaway and Maggie fucking Gyllenhaal? Anybody? Does everybody know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Did you guys get a Fandango account, you fucking losers? Jesus. Anyway, it's exactly what I just fucking said. Is Batman had to choose between Maggie Gyllenhaal and Anne Hathaway. The woman who has the body of a ballerina versus the woman who looks like somebody threw a dress on Shia LaBeouf. Is that a hard decision for anybody? If it was Maggie Gyllenhaal or Rosie O'Donnell, I still wouldn't choose Maggie Gyllenhaal. If it was between Maggie Gyllenhaal and the Outbreak Monkey, I still wouldn't choose Maggie Gyllenhaal. Nobody saw Outbreak? What do you people do? Do you do anything? No one has cable. You're only in here because it's warm, am I right? My God! What am I going to do? If you don't get my references, you're not going to get the jokes. Let's see, last time you guys had electricity, you know what the Snorks are, right? Remember them? Of course you do. You all had electricity when you were 4. Jeez. I think that's all I got, because the rest of the stuff is just way over your heads. Thank you very much for laughing. Very funny guy. Let's make some noise for Chris Ross. Thank you, thank you.
Hey, we've got a great run of comedians tonight. Everybody give a hand for everybody involved. It's freaking awesome. I mean,
Yeah, he was.
Carl was the best. I give it up. I mean, Jesse was the worst. Carl was the best. I mean, I don't think we need a vote to realize that. Hey, you know, there's always next time. And I could bomb too, so who knows? I could end up being the worst tonight. Oh, yeah, it's a possibility. High probability. Anyway, so, hey, Ben, he's been talking all fucking night about headlining at Tacoma. Give it up for him. Like, that's freaking awesome, man. I mean, well, it was really a lineup at the police department, but still, I mean, that's good. I mean, congrats. Ben has really promoted a lot of the local comedians here in the Everett area. We should really give it up for him. You know, speaking of rapists, no, Donald Trump, man, if that guy gets elected, he's gonna like go down as the guy who raped everybody. Like, for generations. Like, not just like 1 billion people on the planet, but like the 6 billion to come. And I don't know if a lot of people know this, but Donald Trump actually was the guy who bankrupted John DeLorean. The guy who built the fucking Back to the Future car. Like, he actually put him into a deal and then pulled out at the last minute and bought his estate and then built fucking Donald Trump International Golf Course on top of it. Which, I mean, if you think about it, makes sense. He's a gun-toting psychopath who owns casinos. He's fucking Biff covering his bases. Back to the Future 2? Anybody? No, Republicans are crazy in general. And I think a lot of it has to do with the guys who actually make the decisions are cokeheads. And I can back this up because this is a true story. When I was back in Memphis about 10 years ago, I hung out with a cat who was a Senate page, and then he was an assistant to Bob Dole. His dad was actually the Secretary of Defense. And we did so much coke that I actually started agreeing with him. Like, and I think that's how they get you. It's like, fuck yeah, we should build a wall. Let's do it now. I'll fucking start. Really? No. I thought that was pretty funny. No, I mean, and it's crazy too, because like when you think about it, like I'm a new dad, and so like I'm bringing a kid into this world, and I have no idea what the fuck I'm gonna tell him as he grows up. Like my girlfriend and I, we just had our first son, which is pretty cool. Everybody's really excited. Yeah, her husband's pissed, but you know, what can you do? You know, but I'm trying to be a good role model. I'm actually doing the stay-at-home dad thing. You know, because we looked into daycare, and for me to go to work, like I basically break even for somebody to raise my own kid. Babysitters are fucking expensive, especially the ones that'll let you have sex with them. My girlfriend hates that joke, which means it's funny. But being a stay-at-home dad is fun. You know, there's a lot of things to try and figure out though. Like it's pretty complicated. I'll give you an example. Like the other day, I was fucking around and I look over and my kid had shit all over the carpet, like fucking everywhere. And it wasn't until after I cleaned it up that I realized I should have used stain remover before I rubbed his nose in it. No? I don't know. But, you know, camping, like, that's kind of the thing everybody says. Like, you gotta take your kid camping. Like, everybody's gotta take their kid camping, show them how to fucking be out in the woods and shit. Fuck that. I fucking hate camping. Hey, if I wanted to sit in the dark, eat out of a cooler, and shit in a bucket, I'd fucking start doing meth.
Oh.
That's fun.
Thank you. No, I mean seriously, if your job is so bad that your idea of a vacation is to live in a tent city and take communal showers, you should probably fucking kill yourself. You've already lost. Alright guys, that was fucking terrible to end on, but I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna call it good. Thanks for listening. That's why they call it an open mic, because it's fun to play around. Have a good night, guys. I'm Chris Ross.
Mark Andrew.
All right. Man, I didn't know Carl was racist against gingers, too. Makes sense. He probably can't spell. Anybody get that? Nobody can spell. So yeah, I'm happy Thanksgiving's coming up this week. Yeah, surprised the fat guy likes Thanksgiving. I hate living here though in November. It's the worst. It's so cold, but I can make up for it for eating 10 pounds of turkey and 3 pounds of mashed potatoes. I'm getting old. Getting old sucks, doesn't it? Oh, fuck. I'm thinking about putting a fish tank heater in my toilet. That way it won't be such a shock when my balls drop in. The other day I think I ruptured one of my nuts. I just sat down on it. My body's changing. I'm going through pains and aches I've never had before. I've got arthritis in my back and my hips. I had a hip replaced already. If I was a dog, my wife could put me down. And not just verbally. I think I'm way too old to be on Facebook as much as I am. The other day I took a quiz to find out which Disney princess I'm in love with. God, I got Ariel. It makes sense, but it's kind of scary how well they knew me just from my name. She's a cute little ginger, and I love to eat seafood. And I found out watching porn videos to learn some new sex tricks is a bad idea. Anal beads may look fun, but you just end up covered in shit. And FYI, they fucking hurt. Oh, I got a little story for you, since tonight's story night. I grew up in Arlington, and before that I lived in Montana. So let me just say I have not been around a lot of black people in my life. Ben's the blackest person I know. The other night I was in Tacoma at a bar. And now this is a funny story. My wife and I go to the bar, and there's a big black bartender guy. He was nice, no biggie. I ordered a Jack and Coke, my wife orders a beer, and both of us swear to God, we've talked about it, that he went, that's 1957. And both of us were like, wow, that's kind of fucking expensive. But neither one of us were gonna say anything. So she handed him a 20, and I'm like, here's another 20, can you break that so I can give you a tip? I'm like, he could have said it was $99.57. She would have handed him a $100 bill, and I would have said, here's a 20 for a tip. Have a nice night, sir. All right. It was a new one I was trying out.
No, it's true. It's true.
I'm scared of getting old. Fuck. My mom has dementia real bad, and she's got the same temperament as my 2-year-old grandson. The only bad thing, when she throws a fit, she can reach the knives. And growing up as a kid, the last thing you ever want to hear is like your parents having sex, right? I live with my parents now. I help my dad take care of my mom. And sometimes it's the weirdest things to hear. I'll be in the kitchen cooking breakfast for him, and he'll be in the living room trying to feed her a pill. And all you hear from the other room is, open your mouth, I'm trying to stick it in. Stop biting. Quit spitting it out. Take it all in your mouth. It is freaking me out. All right, nobody else would be freaking out if your 80-year-old parents are talking like that? I have ADD. Just thought you should know. That's part of the problem here. No, I didn't have ADD before I had kids, though. I have 3 kids. Oh, yeah. I remember how happy I was the first time I found out I was going to be a dad. Shows how stupid you are at 18. I'm glad I started young, though. I have a 2-year-old grandson, and if I was having kids now, they'd just be locked in a dog crate like a puppy. I just let them out to eat and poop. Like I said, I have 3 daughters. I love them all very much. You know what my first thought was every time I found out I was having another girl? Holy shit, I gotta pay for her wedding. I don't have that much money. I spent their whole lives trying to convince them to become lesbians. Just because I'm cheap. And now they wouldn't pass the law they can get married. Who's helping pay for these weddings? Her girlfriend asked me to split it. I said, I ain't going Dutch. You ate it. All right, that's my time. I'm Mark Andrew.
All right, everybody. Mark Andrew, let's make some noise. Doing a good job for you guys. Everybody.
Oh, Ben's hoping I do my tried and true jokes.
You should kill yourself with pills!
Do you drink enough?
I only feel like that when I'm hanging out with you, so Thursday maybe bring some pills. Who's drinking tonight? After my set, come on, you guys better all be drinking, because I don't want to remember that. Well, who here drinks too much? We got any everyday drinkers here? Oh, come on, this is fucking Everett, fuck you. I'm not talking about meth, just alcohol, Christ. Yeah, alright. Good for you, drink too much. Enjoy your goddamn life, make bad decisions. Go to Carl's house for Thanksgiving. Just don't be black. Or Asian, or fat, or minority, or fucking any other group that Carl takes advantage of.
Ginger.
Yeah, but gingers don't have a soul, so I'd fuck them. I don't really give a shit. No, you should enjoy your life. You should. Like, make bad decisions. Sleep with randos. Who knows? Tonight might be the first night of your next failed relationship. I do drink too much, though. I know I do. You know how I know that I drink too much? Because I've started to develop a relationship with the cashier at 7-Eleven. I walk in and it's like, Jesse, what's up, man? Where have you been? Haven't seen you for a while. Sober. I've been sober.
Congratulations.
Which is not very popular here, I know, so cheers. Yeah. I don't know, the last time I was in there, though, I bought 2 beers. 2 beers, that's it. 2 25-ounce beers. It's not quite a 6-pack. And he goes, oh, only 2 beers, huh? I see you in a couple of hours. Yeah, you probably will. But I don't need you pointing that out to me. I don't need a fucking chip from AA to know that I'm an alcoholic. My girlfriend's told me. You ever had a relationship where you drink? You just have to drink? I should preface this by saying that I'm not very good at relationships, generally. Alicia likes that. That's like, here, well, let me lead up to a joke and then have Alicia laugh harder than the joke that's coming after it. I'm trying to redeem myself, Ben, and I'm struggling. No, you ever had a relationship where you drink to come home? Anyone else ever done this? Just me? I'd get caught, too. My ex-girlfriend, I'd come home and she'd be like, what's that on your breath? Oh, did you drink one of those Mike's Harder on your way home? No, I didn't drink one of those Mike's Harder. I had 2. 1 will not get me drunk enough to come home and deal with this shit. Not at all. I don't know. I actually do enjoy being in a relationship. I know a lot of people here don't think that's the case, but I do. It's other people that are in relationships that really kind of bug the shit out of me. Like, especially the ones that act like they know something just because they're in a relationship. You know the guys that say condescending shit like, oh, what have you guys been together? 6 months? Why don't you come talk to us once you hit 6 years? Oh, I'm sorry. Haven't you guys not had sex in like a month and a half? She nags constantly and counts your beers when you drink? I don't know, it doesn't seem like you're qualified to be giving advice to me. Other than advice on how to waste 6 years of your life. I don't know, like, based on that logic, I should go to Jack in the Box and ask the night manager for career advice. Well, he's manned the drive-thru for 10 years. I don't know, like, I don't really know any career advice he could give other than how to fuck one up. Okay, jokes. The good jokes, I'll get to those. But we got 40 minutes, so this is filler right here. And then we'll get to the good jokes. Just, you guys gotta sit through 20 minutes of this shit before you can get to good stuff.
I said 5 or 10.
No, I know, I'm just trying to be honest with the people here. Look, I'd be just as disappointed if I was in the audience watching me too, man. Hey, I'm 32 years old, I'm used to it. I can admit that I'm a failure.
Yeah! We're all failures.
Right? No. The final peg is when you step up on the stage. Just like you get your flag. All right, there you go. Don't even try to control that drinking problem anymore, because you're on your way out. But it was
You
fun.
shoot yourself in the mouth with a gun.
Thanks for me, it's specific.
Listen to that guy.
That's what makes it funny.
Who am I? Yeah, and I'm friends with him. That's sad, how sad my life is.
Man.
That makes me really want to kill myself. These are your friends. Yeah, fuck Carl Reynolds. Yeah, you want me to tell you what the black community needs?
Tell me about it.
Yes.
Birth control. I always said that because no one's paying attention. I want to see which of you guys are listening. No, they don't need birth control. They need legal handguns. And Carl would tell him how much trouble they're going to get in for having a legally owned gun. And a black superhero that's better than Aquaman. I don't know. Carl actually did this. We were in Seattle one time, and Carl told an audience of people in Seattle, do you know what the black community needs?
What does it mean?
What does Carl think it needs?
What does Carl say?
Tea and crumpets. Oh, you know, here's a new joke that I was thinking of. Whoa. So I have a lot of jokes that start with this premise. Just that humanity kind of sucks, and we kind of suck as a species. Yeah, it's popular. Apparently my mind goes down that road quite often. But you know, like we think that we're different than other animals, but we're not. We're not at all. Like we think we're better for some reason. We do the same shit they do. We do. Like what do we do? Guys try to have the brightest feathers, squawk the loudest, and fight the best. Then the women say they're interested in the guys with the best personality, and they fuck the guy with the brightest feathers and the nicest car.
Yeah, you're right on.
That's not how the joke was written, but you get the gist of it. Picture that joke, but written funnier. Yeah. That'd be really good, right? Picture all my jokes like that, yeah. I'm gonna tell you some shitty jokes, and you picture those jokes rewritten by a more talented comedian. I'm just in here filling in for him. I missed that.
Keep going.
Hey, this is my show, motherfucker. I'll go at my own pace.
It's your show.
Christ.
It's your show.
Hey, if I'm jerking you off, you can tell me what pace to go on, alright?
Yeah.
Don't work the asshole so hard, be gentle. I know, I get it.
Your show. Don't be gentle.
Don't be gentle. Yeah, you gotta push that shit. I want you to tug on my balls. Like you're trying to start an outboard motor that will save your life. No, you're in like a sinking boat or something, and then you have to start the outboard motor. Yeah. Ben's letting me, but I'm the last person, so I can go. All right, let's talk about religion. Religion, real quick.
Yeah, why not? Fuck it. Let's bring religion.
There's a lot of religious people here, right?
Yeah.
Oh, am I the only one?
Let's burn you.
All I was saying was this piece of halibut is good enough for Jehovah.
Look forward to that.
You guys don't watch Monty Python, do you?
More than that.
Blaspheme! Blaspheme! Don't matter. Anyways, my take on religion is, if all the religious people go to hell? Wait, no, that's not right, is it? Religious people, no, I think I have that. No, the religious people go to... Sunday school is one, which one? The religious people... No, religious people go to heaven. Yeah, okay, no, sorry. If all the religious people go to heaven, I don't want to go to heaven. Like, I won't go to hell. I'll take that. No, burning for all eternity, getting raped in the ass by a devil. That I could get used to. What I can't get used to is strawberry fucking lemonades at Applebee's talking about how much we love to be Christian. Oh, what are you going to talk about in heaven anyway? Who didn't get in? What is a little catty conversation you can have? Oh, why is Carl not here? Carl laid with a man. He's down below. With the rest of my jokes and the rest of you, because that's where we're all headed. Thanks for listening to me for a second bomb for the second time tonight.